Hey guys, welcome to another episode of My Naked Stories. I hope you've had a great day or a great week or you're having a great time. Hope all is well. I didn't know up until very recently what I wanted to talk about today. A part of me wanted to just take a break today, and then I remembered to be consistent. Um, and the other part, just I don't know what I wanted to talk about. But I think it's proper to address this issue of mental health, given that this past week, two pretty big celebrities um, died by suicide. And yeah, that was pretty sad. And it sparked up several conversations um, about mental health and depression and all these kinds of issues. I always find it very difficult to talk about issues of mental health because a, a lot of people right now, or excuse me, we live in a time where everybody takes the position of an expert, maybe because they've gone through it, or they think they know what it feels like, or they think that they need to speak about it. And I hold the opinion that because so many people have given their opinions on mental health issues, it hasn't made the problem easier to solve. If anything, I think it made it more difficult. And I really, really hope I don't get misunderstood. And I really hope that this doesn't translate to people thinking I'm claiming to have the ultimate answer to how to do better mentally or emotionally. That's actually why I didn't want to talk about it. What this should be really short. What I what I've learned is that people deal with things very, very differently. Very, very differently. And everybody shares their outcome or their experience and prescribes it for other people. Stay with me. My thoughts will become coherent hopefully very soon. What I wanted to pass across as my message is not a prescription. It's more an acknowledgement that we live in a very broken world. We live in a world where things are not ideal. And a lot of us cannot cope with that. So we have expectations, and if we're being honest, a lot of our expectations have been cut short because they might have been idealistic in nature. For example, I've had things I never would have imagined could happen to me because I just didn't think the world worked that way until they happened to me, right? And then you're like, oh crap, well, this is real, this happens. And I don't think that there's one answer. But one thing I want to say today to anybody watching this, and it might sound cliche, but it's not. And if it's just, I'm only certain for myself, I don't know for other people, but for myself, what I want whoever is watching this today to know is that we all go through things And I think it's easier when we go through it together. And we are all not perfect. But I think I should be responsible for my neighbors, whether I feel like it or not. So if you are having a bad day and you're my friend, please message me. Please call me. Please bother me. Please, please. I give you the license to bother me. If you want to talk, if you feel like the world is too heavy and nobody will understand, please give me the benefit of doubt and try me. Please, please. If you feel like you can't take it anymore, bother me with your burden. I'm not promising to take it, but I am trying to show you that I care. And that if anything happened to you, this person will be hurt. And I'm really hoping that that means something to you. And even if you don't know me and I'm not your friend, we could be friends. If you want to talk to someone, send me an email, comment on my videos. Contact me however you want to. I have Facebook handles that have direct messages and stuff like that. Just reach out. I won't ignore you if you're honest. I won't. If I see it and I sense it's honest, I won't. And there have been helplines that I've seen advertised all over. I've never tried them, but tried them. I think they're valid. I think they're useful. Above all else, this is where my hope lies, so I will share it with you. Rest in the knowledge that God loves you fully, even after knowing you fully. So everything that you love and hate about yourself, and even the things that you don't know about yourself, God sees them all, and He loves you in spite of it all. And I hope that you remember that, and I hope that that makes you see yourself in a very beautiful light, because you deserve to be here. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope to see you next week on another episode of My Naked Stories.